Some mysteries are so big they take time and care to be ready to enter them. Sometimes it's like we need to take a long walk before we're ready to enter into the room of the mysteries. Some mysteries are so big they can take 4 weeks of thinking and praying and listening and wondering and walking with our bodies or our minds to be ready to encounter them. The mystery of Christmas, of Christ, of God coming so close to us and us coming so close to God that we touch is so big that we take 4 weeks to be ready to meet the mystery of Christmas, to rehearse and remember and receive the coming of the Christ child, of the God who is with us. This year, as the whole world struggles with pandemics and climate change and missing one another and living online and so many worries in our fast and slow lives, this year, as we live in physical distance, practicing social solidarity, longing for intimate nearness, this year, as we long to have friends and family and neighbors close enough to touch, we remember the God who creates and tends the whole universe, but also comes close enough to touch, gentle enough to be touched, vulnerable enough to be held as a baby, caring enough to know us, to know you, and be known by us, be known by you. This year we need the mystery of Christmas so much. This year we need the mystery of Christmas, even though it seems a little further away. This year, the journey to be ready for the mystery of Christmas needed a little more care and a little more company. So this year, this great big mystery and this sacred longing for the God who is with us, who is close enough to touch, this year we have journeyed 4 weeks and added 3 for the holy number of 7 sojourning weeks toward the mystery of Christmas. Are you ready? This year, this long and winding journey toward a God of hope who is present, a God of light who shines amongst overpowering shadows. We have journeyed with so many ancestors in faithfulness, guiding us to a sacred inner space to meet with God. Are you ready? In a few moments, we will listen to a couple of familiar tunes, songs that gently guide us, holding our hands as we walk toward the mystery of Christmas year after year, after year, after decade, after generations. We will let this music wash over our souls as we recall our journey. First, we remember.
In our darkest night, you kindle the fire that never dies away, never dies away. Within our darkest night, you kindle the fire that never dies away, never dies away. Within our darkest night, you kindle the fire that never dies away, never dies away. Within our darkest night, you kindle the fire that never dies away, never dies away.
Welcome to our Advent journey, traveling with our ancestors in faithfulness. We begin by lighting a lantern to guide our journey. We light a lantern of remembrance.
Remember journeying with everyone we remembered on All Saints' Day. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
Our ancestor did so good for weeks.
We travel with our ancestors. We light a lantern for release. Remember journeying with Thomas Merton and Mary Oliver in the work of release. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
Traveling with our ancestors in faithfulness, we light a lantern to guide our journeying. We light a lantern of gratitude.
Remember journeying with Howard Thurman and the prophet Joel in the work of gratitude. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
Light a lantern of hope.
Remember journeying with Rosa Parks, with Zechariah, and with Jeremiah in the work of hope. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
Welcome to our Advent journey, traveling with our ancestors in faithfulness. We light a lantern to guide our journey. We light a lantern of peace.
Remember journeying with Melania the Elder, Elizabeth, and Cesar Chavez in the work of peace. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
Welcome to our Advent journey, traveling with our ancestors in faithfulness. We light a lantern to guide our journey. We light a lantern in joy.
Remember journeying with Henry Nouwen, John the Baptist, and Hannah in the work of joy. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
We light a lantern to guide us. We light the lantern of love.
Remember journeying with Elizabeth, Zechariah, Dorothy Day, and Mary in the work of love. Take a moment to take in the light they share, shining in the Shadowlands.
Night, you kindle the fire that never dies away, never dies away. Within our darkest night,